I went shopping, and I've got a Sephora and Ulta haul, and my Isamaya package is on the way to me right now, and I just wanted to share what a crazy person I am with all the crap I bought. I just came back from work and I have 2 different blushes on right now, and I squeezed some pimples, so excuse the way I am looking, but I will show you the 2 blushes that I have on because I just got them too. So I tried on this side the Valentino Sweet Rebel blush. I have the shade Poudre already, and I didn't love the formula at first. I really loved the color, and I would see a few people online post about like what a beautiful blush it is, the shade, whatever. So I tried to make it work again, and I've been really enjoying it. I thought this one would have like too much glitter, but honestly, like it's not bad at all. My skin is like dry from the day, so I need to test it out on another day. But here's the Sweet Rebel color number 4. I've seen swatches of this and seen people wear it, and I thought this would be way too deep on me. I will swatch it. Oops, sorry. Seems like, there we go. I will swatch it. Here is the swatch of Sweet Rebel, and it looks really nice on the skin. To me this looked a little bit like coppery rusty, and I don't love that shade on my skin tone, but on the skin it's just like so beautiful. I have to check out more colors before they reformulate, discontinue. So this is the shade Poudre that I have. In this lighting it kind of looks a little bit like orange, but it's really not. I will swatch this one right next to it. So this is Sweet Rebel, this is Poudre. I'm like in love with that kind of tone, but honestly that's not bad at all. All right, the other 2 blushes, I could not help myself. I went a little crazy. So this is the Dior Cherry blush. I have been loving this Chanel, I've got way too many blushes. This Chanel blush in the color Rouge Franc. I adore this color. Honestly, I feel like they all kind of look alike. And then I got the shade Rosewood, and I have that on this side, and I really like it. I have the window here. I should probably put another light right here. I will swatch these as well, and I have a few of the old formula of this, and I like them. This is Rosewood and this is Cherry. They seem powdery and like chalky, but honestly this blended in so easily. I like this Rosewood shade. It's got like a purplish hue, but still gives like a pink color to the skin. The older shade, I tried it on a while ago, like in store, and I didn't love the way that one looked on me, but for whatever reason this one looks a little bit brighter, and I really like that shade, and it was so easy to apply. They like dusted on. These I have a little bit of a harder time applying. Okay. Another blush. So this is the Isamaya blush in the shade Marta. This is the only one I've opened and used because I wanted to try out the formula. In store, I just fell in love with the formula. Yesterday I wore this all day. Today I did wear it, so I applied these blushes on top of this formula, but it was a sweaty day. I was rubbing my face a lot, so I still had some color, so that's why I feel like that's why they kind of look similar. Anyway, this is the shade Marta. They did not have the 2 lightest shades in stock, so I bought a lot of other colors in store. And then I found out that Ismaya was having a sale on her website, and I bought some more on her website. So I'm gonna try this one out to make sure I love the formula, and if I do, I will keep them. So this is the shade Marta. It's got a highlight and a blush. Sorry, I keep being interrupted by my husband and kids. If you hear screaming in the background, it's them just going crazy. But the Ismaya blushes have 2 products inside. It's a balm highlight and the blush color. Balm highlight are similar to, it feels similar to the Tom Ford shade in Illuminate. It's got like it's a balm. It's not sticky. It doesn't feel sticky. I don't feel like my hair gets stuck to it. I used it on my eyes today, on my cheekbones, nose, everywhere. And I feel like it lasts really well. It looks really glossy on the skin. I really do like the formula. I had the Westman Atelier ones, and those are too sticky and wet for me. And then the blush shade, I really love this blush formula. It's very thin formula, and I feel like it lasts so well. So like I swatched that a few minutes ago because I keep getting interrupted, and like it feels like a stain almost. It's a really, I love it. It's not necessarily like matte or blurring, but I do feel like it glides over the pores really nicely and kind of minimizes the look of them. You can set it and it looks like you put a blurring blush on your skin, and then you can reinforce the glow with the highlight, which I used to do with the Tom Ford shade and Illuminate. I would do all my makeup, all my creams, set it, and then at the very end of the makeup application, I would just like tap a little bit of the highlight on with a sponge just where I wanted glow. Very beautiful formula, and I went crazy, and I bought some backups. It was like 30% off, and I was like worried they were being discontinued. So I got the shades Saffron, Capricorn, and what is this one? Curb. Let's see. Or no, Char. Why do I keep saying Curb? Char. So this Char one is oh, that was kind of stuck. So this Char one, it's like a fluff in there. This Char one is like a really pretty purple. It doesn't look that deep. It's more of like a vibrant violet color, not that deep like eggplant shade. It doesn't look like this on the skin, and that comes with a deeper highlight. I wanted to buy the Rare Beauty Spirited blush, the cream to powder, and when I swatched them on my skin, they looked almost exactly the same color, and I prefer the formula of this. This is like a phenomenal formula. So I ended up ordering the 2 lightest shades on her website. This is the color Capricorn, and oh, this is pretty. Sort of like a rusty, I feel like there's a bit of a rose to it too. Very beautiful. I wanted the blush from Dior, the liquid to powder one in the color Oud. That one I really want, but I tried the formula before in a lighter shade, and it looked way too drying on my skin. So I'm hoping that kind of gives me that vibe. Okay, and then the last one I have is Saffron, and this one is a little bit deeper than Marta, but it is like a maybe coral orange tone, a salmon color. And then I will open Marta, and Marta has a little bit more of a white base to it, so they look kind of similar, Marta and Saffron. And I just went crazy. I just really love this formula, and I think they're totally worth it. They were 30% off, plus I only have 10% off at the DIB sale because I kind of just spread my shopping everywhere. And then they were, again, 30% off on her website. That is over, but I'm just afraid that they're gonna discontinue it. And that happens to like all the formulas I end up discovering and loving. So I think that was all of the blushes. 2 more on the way, not to mention backups. Shame on me. Okay, the next thing that I wanted to talk about, and I don't even think I have the little you know what, I have a screenshot of like all the swatches I did, so I'll post that screenshot here. Ew, why is this box like broken and torn and open? Weird. This is the color Dusty Rose. And then, so I got these 3 lip liners from Anastasia Beverly Hills. That's a weird, I hope nobody used that. I got the color Dusty Rose. Ugh, and this pencil's like all broken. What in the heck? See that? Oh, that's kind of annoying. And then I got the shade Muted Mauve. And then the last one I got is Stormy. So I have 2 lip liners that I adore. I used the shade Wallflower from Urban Decay down to like the nub, and I saved the nub so that I can like swatch it against other lip liners. Have nothing like it. Another one that I used to love is that's from Urban Decay. I don't know if I said that. Another one that I used to love is the Marc Jacobs Nudist liner. Love that color so much. And these are the closest that I found to them. So this is Muted Mauve, and this one is most like the shade Nudist from Marc Jacobs. And then this is the one that was in the open. Nobody used it. This is Dusty Rose, and this one was like the Wallflower shade. And this is the one that I used up like down to the nub. So I'm so excited to have this back, or a shade like this back. Hopefully I like the formula. And then this is the shade Stormy, because I'm kind of interested in that like contoured kind of lip look. And then these are the only lip liners I got. The Morphe lip liner in this shade Rock Steady, I think might be very similar to the Stormy color by Anastasia Beverly Hills. And this, I kind of like this feel a little bit better. This kind of feels cool because it's like, it's got a square shape, so it kind of fits in your hand. This is like your normal slippery. Okay, I'm gonna swatch it next to. So this is Rock Steady and this is Stormy. Stormy looks like it has a bit more brown, and Rock Steady looks like it has a bit more purple lavender color. Stormy's brown. This is a little bit more, a little cooler, I feel. Dusty Rose on. I'm really curious because Wallflower I've had for over a decade. I had that in high school. So let's see. I love the smell of lip liners. And with Wallflower, I used to kind of fill in the whole lip. I kind of want to see how that looks. You know, your makeup style changes from high school, but for whatever reason, my lip liner choices like always stay the same. Your skin tone can change, but I just feel like my lip tone is like always the same, very consistent. Oh my god, this is so pretty. I'm curious to see how well this lasts. The Urban Decay formula I like. It's kind of like that creamy formula and it doesn't budge on me. The MAC formula fades away so quickly on my lips, and this is giving me like that dry MAC vibe. But it's blending out so nicely. Kind of love. And then let's experiment. I'm gonna try on a little bit of the Stormy just to kind of contour. I'll try it on one half and then I'll do Rocksteady on the other half. Oh. So pretty. Okay, let's see. I also want to try these like on my eyes to give me like a taupey eyeliner color instead of buying like another eyeliner. Okay, so this one feels a little bit more like the Urban Decay one with a lot of pigment right away. The Anastasia, I like how delicate they are. They're a little bit delicate. You can build them up. This one is like bam pigment, but I have a feeling this one is gonna last. I wanted the shade Bubble Bath, but it looked a little bit too pink. I just really like that Dusty Rose shade. See how much pigment comes out? And I'm trying to spread it lightly. Okay, and first impressions, I do prefer the Anastasia side just because when I was blending this out, this one looks a little bit messy. This one is so delicate. You really don't need to like alter it so much, but because this one applies with so much force, like I have no choice but to blend it out. And now it's making me want to go back in with the Dusty Rose shade to add some definition, but then that's changing the color since I'm putting this color on top of a gray. It's looking a little bit more mauve, like a purpley mauve, and I don't want that necessarily. Yeah, I wanted like a shadow. I love, oh my god, Anastasia, great lip liners. Only thing is that the Morphe is like $7, so the colors are super similar, and if you're looking for something long lasting, you don't mind the pigment payoff, I think the Morphe is like good. I got 2 of the Panoxyl benzoyl peroxide 10% cleanser. I use this as like a flash cleanser, flash mask in the shower, and then I sometimes use it under my armpits for like smell. Love, I go through this so quickly. So stocked up because it was like on sale, and then I had 10% on top of that, so got those. What else? Oh, liquid highlight. I got the MAC Skin Finish Light Struck highlight in the shade Lightscapade. So I love or loved the old formula of the BR Cream Pigment 400, and I would mix that in with my Fluid VIPO2 and my Serum de Temps. Like seriously, that's still like, if I'm wearing a tint, it's that. And I have been hunting for a natural, like, glowy highlight. The only thing is that this feels really small and it was quite expensive, half an ounce, and I think their price is like $44. But this is the shade Lightscapade. I was in store one day swatching a bunch of colors, and this just feels so like jelly, like almost like the Say formula, but I feel like that Say formula can pill if you're not careful, and it's harder for me to mix in with other things. This has like a regular serum feel, like an emollient. It's got more emolliency to it. The Say one feels like a watery gel, and sometimes that can pill. So I'll do another one to amplify it, but look at that. Oh my god, I feel, and I was gonna get the Dior one, but that just feels like so much coverage, too heavy. That looks like something that can gather into your pores, your fine lines, and it will look like a foundation that's creasing. That's the kind of vibe that I get from that. This, I get Pigum 400 vibes from this. Like this gives Pigum 400. Like I'm gonna try this out and see how it does, and it's kind of translucent, this color on my skin tone. So, and they've got like a ton of colors, so they've got even like an iridescent like blue shade if you're like into that kind of flex. So this one for me was like, seemed perfect. Like, just look at that. I've got lights everywhere though, but it, like, I don't know if you can, like, no base pigment. This just looks so beautiful. Let me swatch the Pigum 400 right next to it. I'm not gonna edit this video because when it sits in my thing to be edited, I just never post. So here is, so I feel like the Cream Pigum 400 is a little bit cooler than the Lightscapade, and that's something that I do like about this Pigum 400, is that it is cool because it kind of brightens my skin tone. I don't want to reinforce my greenness. Yesterday my daughter said to me, "Mommy, why are you so green?" And I was just like, "Yo, okay, I won't use what I used yesterday." So between the two, MAC definitely has some like shimmer, but it's so minimal. And then the Cream Pigum 400 is just very refined. But yeah, I closest dupe I think I've found. Yes. All right. Let me just do something easy because everybody knows what this is. The Charlotte Tilbury Air Flawless whatever spray. Needed a restock. I finished the duo that I bought like a couple years ago. When I use it, it sometimes feels a little bit drying on my skin, but I just really do like the glow that it gives. Okay. Oh, this is never ending. Okay, and then I will quickly talk about some hair products. I'm still waiting on one more package that includes like 2 more hair products, but I bought the Tgin shampoo and conditioner. I'm really excited to try this. I have the Maui conditioner for, it's like the pink bottle for light fine hair. I really like it. I just wanted to try another one. So this was like $5 off plus another sale. So got that. The shampoo's like on the way to me too. And then I also bought this leave-in conditioner, and it's quite small. It's only 4 ounces. So I had a sample of this, and it was so nice on my hair. It didn't feel heavy, and it felt like it controlled my frizz without feeling like there was much product in it. Really like this. It was on sale too, on top of like, and then I got an extra discount on top of that. So really excited to try this. It was like $13, and normally it's like maybe $20. So kind of if this works out, I'm like, oh, I should have gotten more, but maybe they'll have another sale soon. I got the Ilia Limitless Mascara in the shade Brown. It is so many people's favorite mascara. I don't want to open it right now. But yeah, I will definitely be trying this. I have not ever tried this before, but I hear from so many people that it's their favorite. And then I got the RMS eye lights in the shade Strobe and Supernova. I've been on a hunt to replace my Ilia Fresco liquid powder shadow, and I saw that they had it in stock at like Detox Market, but it was a little bit dry looking. It was a little bit patchy. I don't remember if that color would be like dark enough for me, because I also have the Groundwork paint pot from MAC, and I have a newer one because I had an older one that was gross and gunky, so I bought a new one. The new one looks like it's too light on me, and I'm like, did I get deeper? Which I know I didn't. So maybe they reformulated that. I don't know. So trying these two out. Let's open them. I want to be careful because I hear this. Oh, it's not going crazy. So this one is in the shade Strobe. Let's see. Put it here. Maybe I'll put it on my eyes too. Oh, sorry if you hear my kids just like being cray cray. I don't like this packaging. It feels kind of like tedious to open. Like it's gonna make my joints ache. This is in the shade Supernova. Ooh, oh my god. All right. Oh, and then I do have on the way, do I have, oh, I do. I have another Sephora order on the way. Oh my god. Maybe I will wait until I receive everything so that I can include the Ismaya and the other Sephora haul, because I did buy another Ilia shadow. So this is the shade Strobe. Holy moly, that looks beautiful. All right, and then this is the shade Supernova. Sorry, my swatches are kind of cray cray. I'm gonna put this one here. Wow. I am a finger applier of makeup, and I will never change. So this is Strobe, this is Supernova. I gotta move all this stuff because I need to see what this looks like closer to my eyeballs. Okay, we had an accident. Everything fell, but we are okay, I think. Okay, so I've got Strobe on this side and then Supernova on this side. They are incredibly beautiful. I was about to buy the Danessa Myricks Celebration, and I tried it on my eye in store, and it looked so drying, and all the reviews I saw online were like either this creases or this doesn't crease at all, and I just didn't know what to believe. But I do like to apply things in a very thin layer. You probably will never catch me putting these on with a brush, to be honest, but this is beautiful. These are both beautiful. These are both staying with me forever and ever and ever, and I love both shades, and honestly I might have to buy more. This one reminds me of Fresco. This reminds me of, I don't think I have anything like that, but I mixed colors to kind of get that tone. So let me just lower the lighting so you can kind of see. Oh my goodness. Beautiful. 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 And I also was swatching the Merit cream shadows, but they felt so dry. But these also kind of feel dry, to be honest. Like, look, they're not moving. Like, they are not. The people who rave about these are not joking. Sophia Sees Beauty is like who I saw posting about it, and I just, now I've never had RMS on my radar, and now I'm like, do I need those blushes? Apparently I don't need those blushes, but if I do need those blushes, apparently I'm not opposed to buying more blushes. So that's that. There's still more. So I got what else in here? So that's it for this box. I do have like some gift with purchases in here, so I can show you that too. But this is the Colourpop in the shade Ritz, because I hear everybody talk about it being a one and done shadow, dupe for Space Cowboy, and it was like what, $5 or $7. I'll put this here. Ooh, can't wait to try that too. But you know what, because I am me, I'm gonna put it on this one. I probably would wear this alone, but look at, like, it adds like such a beautiful shimmer. Very cool. I don't think I've owned anything from Colourpop, but this is pretty. Can't wait to play with it. Look at all the glitters. This is Colourpop. This is Strobe from RMS, and this is Supernova from RMS. Like, beautiful, 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 beautiful. I just want to like swipe it all over my skin. I'm gonna take a shower, so. Okay, that is all for the things that I bought that are here, and I might just like add on to this video because why not? Okay, the other two things I got were gift with purchases. What is all this? This is crazy. I never have purchased this much from Ulta before. And then I got lucky and I just checked to see if they had any. They've got NYX Fat Oil Click Stick. Clinique what? What is this from Clinique? Black Honey. My friend was like, you gotta get the Black Honey lipstick. Cool. I used to have that back in the day when it was in the silver packaging. Ooh, samples of this Charlotte Tilbury Unreal Blush. What? See, this is why you have to purchase from Ulta. I'm not saying support that. Look, Fix Plus. What? A brow powder from It Cosmetics. I'm gonna just start throwing things in the box. More perfume. Clarins Eye. What else is interesting in here? Perfume. Relief. Pureology oil for the hair. Give that to my mom. She likes that purple line. More. Ooh, the Ilia concealer samples. What? This is so generous of Ulta. Oh my god. Clinique serum. Billie Eilish perfume. Dolce & Gabbana. In Love. Oh my god. Nutrafol conditioner and shampoo. Oh my god. Oh my god. A Buxom gloss, which I should probably put a gloss on. Oh, Maracuja. What a cutie. Look at those. I haven't tried that, but that's like a little cutie little thing. Viva La Juicy. Yeah. Reminds me of high school. What else? Azaro. Deep Moisture Hair Mask. Another serum. Oh, mascara from Anastasia Lash Sculpt. It's like a little sample. Sorry if you don't want to see all these little samples, but I'm really excited. I feel like this purchase is worth it. Oh, and it came with like a little bag to put all the, oh, look at the Morphe to the point little puff. I use puffs like this all the time for my powder concealer. And then roller lash by Benefit. And got this. Ooh, look at this cool little like beach bag. Very fun. So I got the Wella sulfate-free shampoo and conditioner. Cool, cool. Does this have silicone in it? I'm not anti-silicone, but I would prefer my shampoo and conditioner not to have silicones. And then I don't mind using it in like hair products after the fact. I just don't want to weigh my hair down too much while I'm trying to cleanse it. And I do like sulfates in my shampoo, but yeah, no silicones in these. Oh, I'm excited. I feel like I might like that. A cosmetics cream. Nioxin. Oh, shampoo and conditioner. Very cool. Did I get the shampoo and conditioner okay? This is all hair stuff. I think I did pick something different, but leave-in conditioner spray Pureology. Clear coat. What is this? Top coat in sheer color fanatic for a high gloss top coat. After shampoo, remove excess water from hair, apply evenly, leave for 5 to 10 minutes, rinse thoroughly. Any silicone here? I don't think so. The writing is so small. Oh, Bobbi Brown Longwear Cream Shadow Stick. What? What color is this? Golden pink. I will put this right here. Ooh. Oh my god, I feel so excited. This is all exciting. Okay. And then more things. Shiseido Activating Essence Eudermine. I think my aunt used to like go through bottles and bottles of this. Never tried it except for maybe if I stole hers. And then a Dermalogica serum. And there's still more. And then Valentino Born in Roma. Wow, that was a lot of product. Please subscribe, like this video. I might not film the rest of it, of my haul. I'm just waiting. Oh no, actually I am waiting on a lot of Isamaya things. I'm gonna film a part 2 because I think this video is very long. I'm still waiting on a Sephora order online, and then an Isamaya order, which is kind of cray-cray. I went a little unhinged this sale. I haven't bought, I feel like, makeup in such a long time, but I also have like a lot of PR that I've been receiving lately. I don't know if you would like to see some of that. I recently got like the Tgin like self-tan makeup, water and transfer resistant body makeup. I've got like Winky Lux eyeshadows. I've got some Martha Stewart skincare, this brand Sahajhan. I don't know how to say that. Really been liking their cleansers and a few other things. So please let me know. So yeah, please let me know if you want to see any of the PR hauls, but I will be back with a second makeup haul. But thank you so much for sticking with me. If you have any requests to see any of this makeup, please let me know. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram, and I do have a TikTok. I would like to grow that. That one is a little bit stale rolling. But follow me on Instagram. I'm I'm planning on doing like some giveaways, so yeah, follow me there, and thank you for watching. Bye.